Hello all, this is Pihu again. Welcome back to our channel Nursery to Varsity. Today we shall be discussing our next HR interview question, which is what was the toughest decision you ever had to make? This is one such interview question which has no right answer or the wrong answer. By this question, the interviewer mainly intends to judge whether you can handle difficult situations and stay decisive, and what kind of situations and decisions are considered difficult by you. This question is mainly a behavioral question, and the logic behind asking this question is that the way you behaved in the past is a predictor of how you will be doing in the future. Essentially, the interviewer is judging your decision-making skills. And so, while coming up with the answer, come up with one or two difficult situations you have faced and the decisions you took, and how these decisions acted as a remedy to the problem. You can include the following challenging decisions in your answers. 1. Deciding who to terminate if layoffs become economically necessary or for any other reason. If you are a fresher, then you can relate to this point by coming up with an example where you coordinated an event and had to let go of certain people in order to balance the event budget. Second, deciding who to promote when you have several great candidates. It is a very powerful point to include in your answer. Back it up with an experience you have actually faced. Third, deciding whether you have to cut benefits that employees are used to receiving to help stabilize company finances. This is basically for all those people who previously owned a business or were a part of the decision-making team of an organization. Specificity is the key when walking the interviewer through your answer. Tell them what decision did you take, how and why did you take that decision. Third, how your decision benefited the situation. Moving further, let's look at some of the points we need to emphasize in order to come up with a very efficient answer. 1. Keep it relevant. When coming with an example of difficult decisions you had to make, choose a decision that is in complete reference to the position you are interviewing for. Highlight the ways in which you feel you are an ideal fit for the organization. Second, be genuine. Try coming up with an example where you had actually taken a tough decision, be it your workplace or your college, as it becomes very easy for you to discuss the situation. Whereas, when coming up with a fake answer, it gets very difficult to elaborate the following experience. Third, be concise. A lot of people get carried away when answering this question. Remember, you have got a very limited time to convince the interviewer. Your answer should not exceed a minute or two. Fourth, highlight your skills. Always demonstrate your decision-making skills. You should also consider mentioning other positive traits you possess that may have helped you make the difficult decision. Moving further, let's look at some of the traps we usually fall into while answering this question. 1. Don't go negative. The biggest secret behind answering this question efficiently would be to stay positive when answering this question. Second, never ever criticize others. Discuss a decision you took without disparaging others. Don't paint yourself as the victim in the situation. Third, don't get too personal. While answering, never just get carried away and get too personal about things, as this might make the interviewer feel uncomfortable, or you might end up revealing something you are not supposed to talk about during an interview. Always remember, when providing your answer, you talk about a decision you took in professional context or during your educational years. Never talk about a decision you took in your personal life. Moving further, let's look how this question should be answered, ideally with the help of certain examples. Also, do take the variations in the voice modulation into consideration in order to have a better idea about how you are supposed to present the following answer. Example 1. The most difficult decision that I have had to make was changing my major from accounting to international business. I am highly satisfied that I chose this path as I have built a very lucrative career. My family was not supportive of the decision because both my parents are accountants and they wanted the same for me, and so it was highly challenging to convince them. Example 2. The most difficult decision I've had to make was one involving layoffs. At my last company, after we lost 3 big clients and the strategy of the business changed, I had to let go of 4 employees in our office. It was a very difficult decision as I liked all of them. But I recognized that the circumstances of the business had changed, and that situations like this one are sometimes inevitable when business circumstances take a different, unexpected turn. I laid the employees off in a very clear, indirect, yet empathic manner and made sure they all fully understood the details of their severance packages. And so, that is how what was the toughest decision you ever had to make should be answered ideally. And with this, we come to the end of our 13th HR interview question. Keep watching for many more interview questions. Stay tuned. Thank you. Do follow our channel Nursery to Varsity on all our social media handles. Keep liking, keep subscribing, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.